Hello. Many of these calls to the channel accuse the filmmakers of being totally biased, completely one-sided, glorifying the bombers. So was Black Bag's Suicide Warriors objective documentary, or were we being duped?
Sri Lanka is engulfed in a bitter civil war. The latest cycle of violence began when the Sinhalese armed forces advanced on Jaffna in July last year. Tens of thousands of Tamil civilians were forced to flee their homes. Simultaneously, black tigers, suicide warriors, blew up oil storage tanks just outside Colombo.
As I watched Black Bag, I was hoping to see a dispassionate documentary on Sri Lanka. But what I saw was a Tamil tiger recruitment film, which was nothing but sheer propaganda.
The war continues and civilian casualties mount. 25 children were killed when the Sri Lankan Air Force bombed a school in the Jaffna Peninsula in September last year. Tamils believe they were the target.
The description of the Tamil tiger terrorist leader as charismatic and brilliant showed that objectivity was of no concern to these filmmakers.
The Tigers give unquestioned loyalty to one man, their charismatic leader, Mr. Prabhakaran, a brilliant tactician and guerrilla leader. He's eliminated most of his rivals and is unchallenged.
The language the program makers used revealed their true Tamil colors. The Sri Lankan army was referred to as the Sinhalese army, whereas the truth is, like the country, the army is composed of Sinhalese, Tamils and Muslims. And where in this documentary were the terrorists ever challenged about their tactics? Nowhere. Instead, we were given the supposedly acceptable face of female terrorism.
These are not the drugged fanatics we'd heard about. While we filmed, they played games and chased each other like young people anywhere in the world. Then they'd sit down and expertly dismantle and clean their weapons.
I'm not against documentaries on Tamil tigers, but the situation in Sri Lanka, like in any part of the world where civil unrest is, it is both complicated and deep-rooted. But the cause of peace in Sri Lanka will not be served by propaganda films of this nature, which only toes the Tamil tiger line.